And Rick, as cold as today was, it is about to get a lot colder. A cold weather advisory, in fact, will go into effect in less than an hour. Every county shaded in gray. That is basically everybody here. Central Maryland and Eastern Shore. Only recent Garrett, part of Allegheny County, not shaded. They're under an additional alert, a colder, extreme cold warning with wind chills, possibly colder than 20 degrees below zero. So bottom line, it's cold, getting colder, and it is windy. Gusting to 37 at BWI, 18 Westminster, 26 and Gaithersburg. There's kind of that initial surge of Arctic air blowing in. That's why the winds really picked up later this afternoon and evening. Already down to 19 Hagerstown, 22 at BWI, Frederick 21, Westminster 21, Cambridge 23 for the time being. Everyone, though, trending much colder. I think we're closer to the teens, even inside the Beltway by 7 p.m., 9 p.m., 17, and then we're dropping back into the mid-teens by midnight tonight. I think that tomorrow morning it is, we know this part, it is going to be colder than this morning, and the winds will remain elevated enough that I think those wind chills are going to drop back below zero. Your low is 7 tomorrow in Baltimore, 5 Frederick, 5 Hagerstown, 11 La Plata, 9 Elkton, getting into Caroline County away from the bay closer to 10, but Easton a little bit closer to the water. Temperature in the morning 14 degrees. Other side of the metro, Ellicott City, your forecast frigid to start, 13 at 9. Howard County warming back to about 20 or so by noon. Temperatures peaking in the low to mid 20s through the afternoon with a wave of later day clouds moving in. But before that, lots of sun and the clouds at 5. There could be a couple flurries. I don't think completely dry tomorrow, but no snow accumulation. And notice already by 5 that temperature is starting to trend colder. So enjoy the low to mid 20s I-70 corridor, mid to upper 20s further south, and 31 La Plata, 30 Cambridge, because this is relatively brief. As soon as that sun angle gets lower on the horizon, temperatures will crash. Again, back to tomorrow morning, though, I want to draw attention to just how cold it's going to be in western Frederick County. 4 degrees in Myersville, only 6 in Thurmont. Westminster also 6, Manchester 4, Parkton 6. There are some spots in here, the cold zones, the valleys, it'll probably dip closer to 0 in the morning. Tomorrow, not a windy day, but we're going to see the gusts pick up a bit in the afternoon. The communities like Bel Air and Elkton, also Easton and Chestertown, generally Eastern Shore, that is when and where gusts will be maybe 25 or so miles an hour in the afternoon. Combined with temperatures in the 20s, obviously it's going to be a frigid day. Nearly as frigid on Wednesday, but not quite as windy. Unfortunately, another front moving through Thursday. Wednesday night into Thursday could be some flurries. The big deal here is the cold weather and the breeze. Feeling like it is -8 in Westminster, 7 below Baltimore, 1 below in Lexington Park in the morning. That's why we have that alert, that first alert, the heads up that it's going to be extra cold, and if you're not properly dressed, it could be dangerously cold. Friday's the coldest morning, feeling like 10 below in Baltimore, 14 below Westminster, 18 below in McHenry, 10 below La Plata, 3 below in Cambridge. And then we're watching that weekend storm on Saturday, 23 your high. This storm gets going on Friday across the southeast U.S. We know there's going to be a storm. Exact track, that's the uncertainty. Any closer to us than what this model is indicating, and we're talking about a snow with some wind any farther offshore. Just plain old cold, Rick. We're trying to answer that question. How close to the shore does this storm track? We'll continue to keep you updated through the work week.
So much going on, Cutter. Thank you. And as we get through this dangerously cold stretch of weather, make sure you download the free CBS News app. That way we can keep you up to date on everything you need to know weather-wise.